Yo, what's up, guys? My name's FlapjackVR. Today, we're going to be talking about a very, very serious topic, which is the new KID thing that Gorilla Tag or Lemming or, aka another Axiom has added into the game. So, if you come over to the computer, right? If you go over to the computer and you actually go ahead and click once on your up arrow and then you click enter, it'll say your KID account, right? Your account type. KID account type. Mine is digital youth, right? Some people's, if you're over 18, you are a legal adult. If you're under 18, you are a digital youth. Okay. Once we got that figured out, got that over with. One thing I want to state. KID, okay? The way we're going to be doing this, talking about this today, guys, is I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons. Let's get right into it. But before we do, subscribe, comment down below. Subscribe and comment down below why you either like KID or why you don't like KID and just why in general. But yeah, so let's get into it. So the first thing we have to understand about KID, right, is it's here in the game to implement it into the game by another Axiom or Lemming to basically help kids be able to play Gorilla Tag without being worried about some higher being, some older person, kind of being next to them in that way, right? It's to keep little kids safe, to keep older kids safe, to keep adults safe, to keep everyone safe in a way that they can play Gorilla Tag and have no worries about anything bad happening to them in the game. First off, I do want to say, though, I have a love-hate relationship with KID, okay? I like it, but I also think it doesn't really need to be a thing. But we're going to get into the cons. Or no, the pros. So the pros of KID. Well, actually we should start with cons. The cons, what are the bad things? So the cons about KID, right? Their Gorilla Tag's member count for sure could go down. I mean, there's no... It's inevitable that it wouldn't. Like, there's no way. Like, it has to. There's no way. It's gotta, But there's always that 1%, and there's always that one chance that they couldn't. Or a good chance that they couldn't lose any members. However, if you guys haven't noticed recently, Gorilla Tag has kind of been a little bit dead. I'm seeing more lobbies now that kind of don't have a full lobby. They have only a couple people in them, like 4 or 5, maybe 6 people in them. Maybe 7, 6, 7. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Whatever. Either way, that is the main reason, okay, why I think that their member count could be going down or is going to go down. Oh, there's a bunny. Here he is. Anyways, so that's another thing. But reason 2 is, well, they kinda... How do we say this? There are over 18 Gorilla Tag YouTubers that have friends, like, in their friend group that are younger than 18, right? For example, I don't really want to point to anyone or name names, but I'm gonna have to for this video. J-Man, VMT, Eric1515, Elliot. Elliot is much younger than all of them, okay? Elliot is still a teenager. He still goes to school, right? Not saying that he could, be in college, but either way, sometimes when you're in college, right, you don't have to be 18. I'm pretty sure you can be 17 and go to college. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too sure. It might be different. It's different in other states, I'm sure. But either way, the whole KID thing, it could be good. It could be bad. We don't really know, because it's also just the beta. It's not like fully out yet. It's just the early thing. So when you get into Gorilla Tag, you have something where you can opt into it early, and you get 500 shiny rocks, right? For telling them your age. I'm 15, right? That's obviously under 18. So I'm a not legal adult, I'm a digital youth, right? But for my protection, for other kids' protection, and other adults and teenagers, just in general, just everyone's protection, it's better if we have kind of separated, divided types of things, right? But back to the YouTubers thing. J-Man, VMT, Eric1515, anyone else you can think of. Elliot, right? Or YouTubers like Elliot, who are under 18 but have friends who are over 18. How are they going to play with their friends if they're over 18 and Elliot's under 18? Another thing, not just that. Pig, Cody O'Quinn, RJ the Shade. These guys are I think they're either over 18 or under 18. How are they going to be able to ban the comp players and the children that do bad things in this game if we don't have any moderators who are under 18? This is why I'm spreading God's word. I'm spreading kindness and positivity in the game. I'm trying to do good for the community. I'm spreading positivity, kindness, and awareness of that. I'm spreading God's word. Most importantly, spreading God's word, right? Second, whatever, of all. I am also, helping new players, right? I'm guiding people, in every map, not just Forest. And I'm trying to stop the racist, toxic, sexist, whatever, isms or whatever, or ists, in here. Trying to get rid of those people, trying to help make the community a better place, right? If I got Force Guide, I'd be so happy because I know how to moderate. I have moderation experience. But I can't, do that if, and make sure the younger youth community is doing good too, if the people who are over 18 can't moderate the younger under 18 people. You know what I'm saying? But that's really it for the cons too. Not only that, there is one more thing. So, I'm making a video right now anyways.
I'm gonna be a bald shape.
What? I'm making a video, by the way. So Tech 3 is gonna be in it. Anyways, another thing about the KID thing. The cons, right? And there's one more con thing. Half of I think we can all agree, half of the population of Gorilla Tag is literally minigames kids. Literally little Timmies. Yes, no? Just think about it, okay? Most of the population in this game is most likely, a little Timmy. Or little kids who like to play minigames. Little kids who like to, run around with their friends, being gorillas and stuff like that. How are we going to get over 18 moderators to ban the under 18 people who don't do good things in the game? I've literally met, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds that have literal mods in Steam who are literally modding the game, and people can't get to moderate them or ban them or whatever they need to do, talk to them about it, because they're going to be over 18 versus someone who's under 18. That's really it for the cons. I kind of just repeated myself, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, that's all for the cons. Now the pros. The pros of it, they could gain a lot of new members, considering parents would want their kids to play with people under 18, and older kids or older people would want to play with other older people who are over the age of 18. Now, obviously, it's different in other states, so how can they really, not contribute, sorry, keep track of that? Well, they'll have their ways. They'll do it, but, either way, this isn't even fully out yet. It's still a beta. It's still an early thing. I decided to opt in to help Gorilla Tag with this because, I think it could be good to be implemented into the game, but it also could be bad. Like I said, I have love and hate relationship with KID. Either way, it isn't a bad thing, but it's also not a great thing. But it's good for the community, so I understand. Another pro is kids will feel safer too. Kids and adults will not have temptation to go through with things that are, in their mind and say the things that they say to little kids, or the little kids say the things that they say to the older kids. Either way, it'll stop a lot of toxicity, I'm sure, and it'll stop a lot of the weird kind of motions between a younger and older person. That's a good thing. Another pro is YouTubers. For like younger modders and stuff like that, they won't have to have people trying to ruin their videos, or younger player trackers or older player trackers, on older player trackers on younger um content creators, or older or no or younger content creators on older, or younger modders on older content creators. Sorry. But yeah, that's another pro. And the last pro that I have is this is a very good point. I mean, I've heard this from someone else, but it would make a game better in in overall, because it is getting rid of the bad people who are in the game. It's getting rid of the toxic people who are in the game, like pretty much, because if there's, I've heard a couple of a lot of small kids, small children in this game scream the N-word like multiple times, and it's not cool. So that's really all I have to say about the KID thing. Do you want to say anything about the KID thing? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, sure. So the really one thing I have to say is, why is all the toxic people getting the candy thing? Well, first of all, they are like same thing as basically they like being multiple. And also, one thing I hate about this, um, it gets you 500 Sunny Rocks, bribe you. It's bribing you. And also, this is a con, by the way. But also, one good thing about this is because I hate minigames,
Yeah.
except for one counter shot.
But
And also,
another thing too is like
yeah,
they're gonna have. I think they're gonna have like mini games kids like with the younger kids. So like younger kids and mini games kids will be together, and like over 18 people, like adults and stuff, who actually want to play the game competitively. That's another thing too. It could ruin comp. It could ruin competitive play, because you have to be honest. Like I
yeah,
said
a
before,
lot, like,
a lot of
yeah,
the people in
like the a
competitive are
lot,
mini games
yeah,
kids. You have to be honest.
yeah, like
But
a lot of people,
a lot, yeah.
competitive, hate like me.
Not only that, Pig, he doesn't play competitive anymore, necessarily like a lot, but he still plays the game decently, and he still has to be a moderator. He's still a force guide, and he still has to do his job. So if he can't do his job to younger audiences, how can he do it? Or if he can only do it to older audiences, how can he do it to younger audiences who are in a whole different side of the game, the younger side and the older side? It just doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, yeah, and also someone just like player tracked me while being like, well, for I have something to say. On minigames kids, KD, older players have access to all of the new updates,
Yeah,
like the update we're in right now. And
yeah,
also, the minigames kids are gone, so I like the minigames kids gone because they ruin competitive, they ruin like casual,
yeah,
and also they like ruin friendships,
yeah. That's another thing
and
too.
also they ruin all
But
on the internet.
yeah,
And also, when Hunt was added, yeah, there's minigames kid too.
yeah. There's a lot of mini games, kids. But yeah, so like I said, I mean, pretty much the whole what even is it? Pretty much.
Kitty,
Oh,
Kitty.
no, not KID. Pretty much the whole community of Gorilla Tag is literally mini games, kids, bro. Mini games, kids. It's like half of the population of this whole game is just mini games, kids. I don't know how you guys feel about it. That's why I said, remember, just comment down below what you guys personally have to say about it. What you guys think upon it. What are your thoughts upon it? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. This is my opinion, my thoughts personally. If you agree, that's awesome. But all I have to say is God knows what's happening. God knows what's going on in the community. all we can do ourselves is pray for it. Pray for the community, pray for the people in our community, pray for the staff and the government, I guess you could say, of the game to do what they're supposed to do and to do what God leads them to do, what God thinks they should do. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I love you guys, and yeah, Tech 3, you want to say anything else?
And also like and subscribe to him. Also like and subscribe.
Facts. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later. So, yeah, peace.